motherfucking mics in front of your face. They ask you to rap, nigga.
Best freestyle home in Rochester. No other freestyle podcast better.
Spot in the rock where the raps never stop. Welcome back to Balanced Perspective.
I said they had me locked down in 23-1. I was locked behind the wall. Shit, I couldn't even see the sun. And I'm hearing niggas cry because they can't even see their son. Niggas doing skip biz, but instead of changing their life when they get out, they need a gun. Cause see, that beef don't go to sleep once you get put in the can. It just can't get to you. So now it's pulling up on your mans. The ones they know that they can hit cause they flashy and plus they stupid. And niggas know that they a lick. So that ratchet gonna do them ruthless. Catch them slipping. Them shell cases, they gon' all out squeeze. Now them Gucci letters on them shirts gonna turn to RIPs. Your trap done fell. Now your spot surrounded all by D's. Ain't no Alicia, but they was bringing out all your main man fucking your bitch. And she been leaning on his shoulder and he been pulling up on your visits. That make your heart even colder. You asking God to make it stop. He like, I thought you was a soldier. Can't do the time, don't do the crime. You locked down till it's over. See, I know something about pain, but I know more about survival, like hitting stains on niggas that you once looked up to as your idols. See, where I'm from, we call them ops. And where I'm from, we call them rivals. Cause it get real inside the streets. Them drums bang like a recital. Saddest part is when your homie, you... Hold on. I said saddest part is when your homie you grew up with from the sand side with your enemy. So now you outside shooting at your man. Or when the right hand take the stand and without no hesitation, he raises his right hand up to God to spill out all y'all information. I'm talking 23-1. Like who the fuck could you trust? When everybody dressing the same, your cell filled up with dust. Paint chipping off of the bars resembling rust. Ain't no hygiene, so the corner of your eyes got... Man, I said it's 23-1. You hate to look inside that mirror to see the person you become. That prison got you feeling numb. It's all mental. You be happy, then other days you feel dumb. Ain't got no commissary, so now you inside searching for a crumb. The COs treat you like shit. I put that shit on my daughter. It don't matter whether you small time, I got life with a quarter. It feel like life when you get hired on that Tears of Porter. Cause being locked in all day feel like the cousin of torture. Hold up, I'm about to hold up, you feel me, right? You rocking with me, right? Hey yo, I said, look, some niggas locked up in the jail about to take their last breath because they stretched getting popped by 12. The only niggas make it out is the humble and authentic. Some niggas gonna hang it up before aborting they sentence. See, my main man, he did a stretch up north and his cellmate got sliced with the same knife he used the chef up north. You think you gangster? I done seen that prison yard turn niggas. And the concerned niggas once them shots burn niggas. Some niggas stayed the same. Some niggas done turned different. Some niggas bitches stayed. Some left and done hurt niggas. See, I'm trying to give you knowledge of the code you should live by. Same knowledge the streets said about niggas that slid by. See, all I need is perp and Hennessy just to get by. Skips market on Ming, had it fish with my french fries, cuz I can't trust these niggas far as I could reach. If they ratting, shit, I can't trust these niggas far as they could speak. My connect, he went to jail for the May lean. He won his appeal. They gave him 50, but his judge made it 18. And as odd as it may seem, I heard he in there living his best life, taking clicks and polo and steak greens. A lot of niggas never seen the streets for real. Walking over a chalk line from a teen that was killed. That ain't your era, I forgot. See, y'all niggas is newcomers. What you witnessing right now, what I'm witness for 2 summers. See, my brother got life in the can, and he been locked up since 08 for staying 10 toes where he stands. See, that prison shit could turn a boy to a grown-ass man, or turn a boy into a bitch out of the palm of his hands. I'm on a whole different pedigree. Allegedly, was chilling and stated down on them Elmira grounds in my telepathy. Could have been on the island with Tanya, Toya, or Bethany, or whipping in my casa creating a bitch named Stephanie. See, some niggas hate the mediums. They like the cells better. Some niggas never seeing light. They facing L letters. Some niggas don't know how to drive because they been down long. Them termination calls hurt your heart when that dial pause. Wifey on the other line crying she hate crime because she can't stand the pain to see you doing that state time. All she want to do is pick the phone up and FaceTime. But just to hear your voice when you call her, she I'm on a whole different echelon. I make the fiends hit the meth until they whole entire breath is gone. So if the streets was a person and the flesh is me, consider it a blessing if you breathing right next to me. Cause pretty soon it's gonna be hard for you to step with me. And just to shake my hand, you gonna have to break a check for me. Until my niggas locked that's doing the bid, sometimes it just had to go down, dog. But it is what it is. Real shit. Real shit.
Spot in the rock where the raps never stop.
Talk to him.
Welcome back to Balanced Perspective, man. You ain't even have to do that. Yo. So, he took me out off the first couple of bars.
I'm about to say you just went through the Rolodex, I'm guessing, right? You know what I'm saying? The mental Rolodex. I want to start off, I just want to ask you, before we get into anything, and just to get into a mind of a rapper too, how much of your time do you spend during your days just writing rhymes?
I write raps throughout the whole day, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Sometimes, like, it's a little different, right? The shit that I rap is not what I lay down on music. I write to get whatever feelings that I'm feeling at the moment off of my chest, except for picking up the phone and blacking on whoever made me upset. You feel me? So I would if I'm upset, for me, that's like the most time that I think for sure, because like I learned how to think first before actually, you know what I'm saying, for actually speaking, and that was like a hard thing for me. But that was something that I had to learn. I actually learned that in prison, for real, for real. That's the crazy part. I actually learned that there. Like when I was home, before I had done my bid, I always blacked off of emotion and never thought first. You feel me? And that's why everything went bad for me. But now, you know what I'm saying, I had learned that I had to pick a concept to use to be able to control my emotions. And that's where the writing come in at. Because I used to write, bro. Don't get me wrong. I used to write all my raps, bro. I used to write all of them. You feel what I'm saying? Whether it was pulling up and if I'm getting ready for something to spit or something, I have something in, you feel me, always ready. But the same way of how just now when you was like, you feel me, like, yo, I had to sit back and think like, damn, like, nigga, it done been so long since I actually wrote something and remembered it to be able to, you know what I mean? Now I just get in the booth. Mind you, I got my own studio. Now I just get in the booth, nigga, whatever come to my head, I just
Say that shit.
go off, you feel me?
That's a fact.
But yeah, I spend most of my day writing, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. And you know what's crazy? You know what I write more than raps? I write poems. I write them shits more than raps.
We was just talking about that.
Yeah, I write poems more than raps, bro. Just because I feel like if I feel some type of way and I'm writing a rap, I feel like I'm gonna more than likely say the name of the person that'll piss me off. I'm gonna feel like I didn't get everything out the right way. You feel me? So I write poems and I would recite them to myself. I would even add their names in the poem just so I could remember, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it make it more realistic. You feel what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Well, shit. That actually segues into my first question, man, about prison. The last time we seen you was before your bed.
I love that interview.
Yeah, I do too.
You want to know what's crazy? You want to know what's crazy? Actually, not even just that one. My favorite interview was when the setup was over there. I had the red hat on. That's my all-time favorite interview.
I think that was the first interview.
That was my first one. And that alone is why that's my favorite one. Because I felt like it was so authentic. I came so me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't come on no rapper shit. I came, you know what I'm saying, fresh and flesh me.
Your ass was prepared though. I threw a beat on. The motherfucker just went.
You feel me?
Now, that's a good clip from that episode too. When you was talking about as a rapper, you always gotta be ready at any time.
And that beat just dropped, boom, and I was ready. Facts, I was ready. You feel me? But I'm not gonna lie. You feel me? Even being in prison, you know what's crazy? I think my whole time being down, I think I only wrote 5 songs. The whole two, I wrote 5 songs. That's it.
Why?
Because my mind was not on music. My mind was on surviving. That makes sense. You feel me? Like, and it's crazy because it was people in there who knew me from rapping, obviously. Feel me? As soon as I walked in, a nigga came up to my cell and was like, "Hey, yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. You look like my man Cammy." But mind you, I had all of this all grown out. I was in reception for like 3 months, which is insane. You ain't never supposed to be in reception for that long. You feel me? So mind you, like, nigga, when you in reception, they treat you like a dog. Like, nigga, that's 23 and 1 for 3 months. You feel me? That was torture. You feel me? That was like human slavery. That was torture, for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? It be niggas that you hear them down a tier, you feel me, praying to get out of there. Because they can't wait to eat real food. They can't wait to take a real shower. They can't wait to, you know what I'm saying? These niggas was, bro, I heard niggas cry. I heard niggas praying for commissary. I heard all this, right, for 3 months straight. When I finally went on that draft, bro, and they was like, you going to another prison, but this is your spot? Yo, bro, when I tell you I hit my knees and I prayed, bro, so fucking happy. Like, yo, bro, like, that shit is set up to design you to fail.
That's a fact.
Like I always heard people say that
that's a fact.
until
Well,
I
that's
like yo, I always heard people say prison is designed for you to fail. But the only reason that I actually realized it is because after a while it becomes overwhelming. And when it becomes overwhelming, that's when you start to forget about your actual goals. You start forgetting about the accomplishments that you want us to see. You start forgetting about yourself for real, right? So it's like it makes it almost, I'm talking about the intensity of overwhelm, bro, is out of this world. Like, you don't know whether to worry about yourself on the inside, worry about yourself on the outside. You don't know whether to think about what's going on. The worst thing you could do, bro, I'm going to tell you the 3 worst things personally for me, you know, because I can only speak for myself. I can't speak for everybody else. You feel me? For me, the worst 3 things that I've ever done being in prison was getting into a relationship, was worrying about back home, and staying on that phone. Those 3 things was the worst things, bro. Because you got to think, once you there, you there. Like, everything that's going to you are outcast to outside. Yeah, that's a fact. You feel me? Everything that's going back home, nigga, don't worry about that, nigga. You got to worry about what's going on in here. You feel me? If a nigga fucking your bitch, the nigga gonna be fucking your bitch. You got to get your mind off that. That's the fucked up part. You feel me? And if you was a nigga that had hoes, look, and if you was a nigga that had hoes, if you was a nigga that had hoes before you went to prison, I promise you, the worst thing that's gonna happen is dreams, nightmares. You gonna have a nightmare about, look, bro, word of my soul, I kid you not. When I was in a relationship when I was in prison. You feel me? The worst shit mentally is dreams, bro. And nigga, I used to have dreams that I was chilling with my bitch, and then I look down and I got an ankle monitor on. And I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get back to the jail. I escaped. What? And then I wake up and I'm in prison. Tell me that's not mind bending.
That's a trippy ass dream.
Tell me that's not mind bending. Nigga, I had a dream where I was in the middle of the fucking desert, nigga. Like, and my bitch was walking up to me looking fire, right? I kid you not. Looking fire. Walking up to me with broken handcuffs and put one on my wrist. And I'm like, and she like, you halfway in, halfway out now. And the next day I woke up, I was on the draft going to another prison. You feel me? And mind you, I was the porter in prison. I didn't have to lock in all day like everybody else. So that automatically made me a target to inmates. You dig what I'm saying? You follow me? Niggas.
Explain to folks that don't know what that is.
A porter is a porter is a job in prison that they hand to you, that they give to you, right? It don't matter your classification, whether you maximum, medium, or minimum, it don't matter, right? A porter is, because every tier has to be clean, you know what I'm saying? But it's perks to the shit. And this is the shit that make niggas upset with it. When you a porter, you don't have to lock in. Niggas resent you for that. Because they feel like now you a puppet. They feel like you get more freedom than everybody. You get your own telephone. Niggas hate that. When you in prison in a maximum, you got to go to the gym room to go use the phone. And it's about 15 phones in there, but it's about 50 niggas waiting for it. Set up to get your ass murked. Facts. You get your own shower. Niggas hate you for that. Name a man that you know that want to shower with other niggas that's not gay, bro. You feel me? I don't know one.
I ain't never been a fan of that.
You dig what I'm saying? Nigga, when I was in prison, I showered by myself. I had my own shower. Niggas hated that, right? I mean, shit, nigga, you get more advantages than niggas out. See, and a lot of niggas that hear me talking about this that never been to prison to be like, man, that ain't nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying, nigga? That's just regular. No, it's not regular. You know what I'm saying?
This.
That's not a regular thing.
Paul wisdom. Any person out here that hears any jail story and they think that it's nothing, it's alright, it's cool, he's a fucking goofy.
Heavy on
Straight
it.
like that. He's a fucking goofy.
Heavy on it.
You gotta get your life together.
I promise you. The worst
I'm sorry.
The worst mistake that I ever did.
That shit ain't set up for you to
The
process.
worst mistake that I ever did was putting myself in a position to go to prison. That was the worst mistake I ever made in my life. But you know, that was the most conscious that I've ever been in my life, right? I learned the most wisdom and the most knowledge being behind bars than I've ever done in my life. I mean, nigga, I done been out here in these streets all my life, bro. Out of all the street shit I learned, out of even the advice and wisdom from my parents, I done learned so much shit. You feel me? I've never learned so much more in my life than until I became incarcerated. And it's crazy because the shit that I was learning was shit that you would think would be like, oh man, your parents done told you that 1,000,000 times. But it hit different when it's coming from a nigga that's never going home. You feel me? It hit different when a nigga tell you how many years he got and you think about how many years you got. I done ran into a nigga named, and shout out to Pimp Daddy Smooth, that's my sonny in Elmira. The nigga is serving 40 to life. Older nigga, bro. This nigga probably about like 60 years old now, right? Cool nigga too. This nigga told me, he said, I'm never going home. He said, I have to live here for the rest of my life, right? He said, you got X amount of time. He said, any day you going home. You feel me? He said, you got a second chance. You feel me? He said, I don't have that. And that was his first offense. That should wake niggas up about wanting to body niggas or about wanting to pick up a grip. You feel what I'm saying? Because I can tell you right now, the laws change. I know more about the system than you niggas that never been in the prison. So if y'all listening, just please listen to me. Remember, it take 5 fucking minutes to turn your life into 5 years. It take 5 minutes to turn your life into 15. If you think that you can't get hit with an L off of a fucking gun, you insane. I know I ran into a nigga that's serving 15 to life because he got caught with a gun 3 times. You dig what I'm saying? That shit hit different.
Caught with a fucking 40, nigga.
Caught with a grip 3 times. And that nigga got 15 to life, bro.
A fucking 40, nigga.
They call that career criminal. That's what they call that, career criminal, right? Your 3rd strike. Remember how they say, like, you get 3 strikes and you done? It's just a fact. It's real. Shit is real. You feel me? This shit is real.
The thing is, that's something we was taught our whole life. We learned that shit as kids.
Yeah, hell yeah.
As kids, we was taught about you get 3 strikes, nigga. Like, we was taught that. So, like, just to piggyback off you, the knowledge that you said that you already was exposed to, that you didn't really soak up until you was behind bars. Why you think that is, though?
Because my mind's my mental space, it wasn't surrounded to learning. And it's crazy because like I said, I done heard these same things from people on the outside, but you know, sometimes people ignore the message that's being told because of who it's coming from, right? And not even realizing that, you know what I mean? I don't know what everybody believe. Y'all know I believe in God. I don't know what everybody else believe. You feel me? But sometimes God will talk to you through people that he know that you don't really like to listen to, or you know what I'm saying? But you ignoring the message that's being told to you because of who it's coming from. You feel me? Before I got arrested, nigga, look, they always say you get 2 warning signs before destruction. Before I got arrested, I had heard twice about me carrying and being in the streets doing all the bullshit I was doing. From my mother and from my father. I don't never talk to my dad, bro. Me and my dad have no relations for real. I don't talk to him. You feel what I'm saying? Love him. Don't get me wrong. But we don't talk. That he called me 2 days before I got arrested. That was the first warning sign. And I ignored the message because of who it came from. Prime example. Second time, it was my mother. I talk to my mother every day. You dig what I'm saying? But I ignored it because I'm feeling like, Mom, you ain't in the streets. You don't understand what's going on. Man, my mom been on this earth way longer than me. Why would I ever think that my mother don't know what's going on in the streets just because she not there? My mom done seen it already. You feel what I'm saying? And she trying to put me on game so I don't end up where she know I'm going to end up. You know what I mean? But I ignored it because of who it came from. Next day after she called me, I got arrested. That's wild, right? Facts. Destruction come. And when destruction come, you can't swerve it. It's like death.
That's a fact.
Even if it don't get you now, it's going to get you later. You feel me?
You rebuild after destruction.
Yes. Facts. You got to get knocked down to build yourself back up.
How was the rebuild in prison for you?
Beautiful. You know what's crazy is that being in prison, I only got into one fight in prison. Only one. Only got into one fight, and that was in Elmira. And that was in reception. But mind you, that was the whole feeling like you got something to prove, and you know what I'm saying? Niggas see you, oh, you light skinned, you look like a pretty boy, and
You ain't go in there asking nigga where you from, did you?
But like, look, you know what's crazy though is that the fight one, it wasn't even that long. It wasn't that long, and it was over something corny as hell. Like it was over something corny, and this was town shit. You feel me? Like it was over something corny. Like, and matter of fact, you know what? No, I'm tweaking. Pardon me. It wasn't in Elmira. It was in my second spot. I'm sorry. It was in my second spot where I got into the fight. And it was town shit. It wasn't about, it was just corny shit, bro. It was corny shit that when you look back and you think about it, it's like, what was the point of that? You feel me? Because in all reality, prison is not like what you see on TV. You feel me? TV make prison look like something that is, I'm talking about 100 times horrible than what it really is, just because they trying to send a message that they don't want people to go there. You feel me? You go to prison, I could tell you right now, bro, I don't look, even going through Elmira, that's one of the worst prisons in upstate New York. Going through Elmira, I was good. Nigga, my second spot, got into the little bullshit, but I was good. Shit kind of sweet for real. You feel what I'm saying? It is. I'm not gonna lie.
Tell that to these
No. I'm talking about just self purposes. You feel me? Because my mental space is
type of individual to survive in those circumstances.
exactly. Yeah. If your mental space is strong, you can survive prison. But y'all niggas don't go there. Y'all don't go there. Don't go there. But you feel me? I'm only speaking to self right now. You feel me? Just off of self, I learned that when you go to places like prison or you go to juvie and all, like it's jazzed up, like they make it more than what it is. It's really that though. I'll tell you that. So don't take what I said as shit sweet for real as prison is a playground. No, this shit is real. You feel me? It get lit. You see the worst shit in your fucking life. You will learn what another man could really do to another fucking man. You feel me? Pause. Like, it's real shit. Like, you see niggas get their face blown off. For real. You know what I'm saying? And niggas get their cells torched on fire and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's really niggas fishing with shoestring, nigga, I'm burning paper at the end of them and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Drugs getting flown from this and up and down. Like it's real. You feel what I'm saying? It's really survival mode. You feel what I'm saying? It's really niggas that'll try to slice your face off when you walk past the cells and all that. This is real shit. You feel me? All that raping shit, I never seen a nigga get raped in prison a day in my life, ever. That's fake. I'm not gonna say that's fake, but it's rare that ever happens. You feel me? The whole time I was in prison, I never seen nothing like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's just some shit, like I said, some TV shit to scare motherfuckers from not going there. You feel me? Not saying it never happened before.
Got me.
You feel me? Not saying it never happens. You feel me? But
really effective that.
One thing I want to put out there to anybody that's headed there, you feel me? Because I know it's people that's watching me that do have pending cases that may be going away for a while. One thing to understand though, approach in prison is stay humble, stay on your toes. Fuck gangbanging. That's the number one. Don't owe nobody no money. Stay away from guards. They got the saying where they say, stay away from the bubble if you're not in trouble. The bubble, that's where police are at. Stay away from the bubble if you're not in trouble, right? Don't do drugs. Do not gamble. Unless you the type of person to be in the fucking mix, you feel me? Unless you that type of person. If you're not, your best way to survive in prison is stay to yourself. You know what I mean? And stay prayed up and get your weight up. Occupy your mind with education. This is what I had to learn to do. You feel me? Even though I'm already educated, but still, like, you know, nigga, being in prison, being outside and not being in prison, I hardly read the way that I did when I was in prison. Even though I'm articulate as hell, nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? But I've read more. You feel me? I work my body out. Health is wealth. Even reading mentally is wealth. You feel me? You learn more. You gain more words that you ever had in your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta it's like you got to build yourself. You feel me? My main thing was, nigga, I was in there writing blueprints of, nigga, I want to become a realtor. You feel me? I want to start my own business, or you know what I mean? So I used to draw blueprints of mansions, of how I want my future home to look. You feel me? Or, you know what I mean? Like my budget plan on how I want to become rich and shit like that. I used to read a lot of Robert Greene books, a lot of them. I read all of them. I read 48 Laws of Power.
Okay.
What is it called? The Art of
War.
The Art of War.
That's a good one too.
A lot of them. I can't go through all the names right now. I read them all, right? And I learned certain shit that niggas just, lack.
I don't think it's talked about enough. Like we started this talking about how much you write, right? During the day. And I don't think people understand how powerful words on paper and just anything putting it on paper is.
That shit is more powerful than talking, because talking could either...
It's one ear out the other.
Bro, it's in the Bible. It says your tongue can either be a sword or it could be an educator, right? But the way that they say it in the Bible is your tongue determines life or death. That's what I'm saying, right? So words are very, 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 very strong. You ever heard that saying like, oh, words will never hurt me and all this shit? Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Nigga, what? What? Let me put it to you this way. You ever had a girlfriend break up with you when you was younger, son, and she wrote you a note instead of told you herself? Right? Didn't that hurt more than actually getting told, like, right? Because now you got to look at this shit forever, like, unless you crumble it up. Like, you know what I mean? Words, like, writing on paper is forever, bro. You feel me? If it's in pen, you can't erase it, no nothing, unless you throw it out.
Burn it up, gang.
You feel me? The first burn it up, gangster. Like, you feel me? Words are very powerful, bro. So like when you sit back and you write, and you actually feel that like stress relief. Other than like you ever yell at somebody and then you be like so angry still throughout the day. Other than when you actually keep yourself calm and you write out your feelings and shit, and then it's like, oh, I got that shit off my back. You feel me?
You ever just release a bunch of shit and that shit don't even make fucking sense?
What?
And you think about that shit later, you be like, damn, and I forgot to say some shit. Now you mad.
Yo, it done been times.
I could have approached it this way.
But like the worst thing about it done been times where I done gave a person energy that they didn't need. Right? I done sat on the phone with them for an hour, screaming in the phone, yelling at them, right? You ever realize after you finish yelling in the phone at somebody, you become limp, like,
hell yeah.
You be mad tired, right? Somebody told me the way that you wake up is the way that your day is going to be determined. The way that you wake up, right? Or the shit that you allow in. If you having a good day, right? I'm going to just use you for example. If you having a good day, I'm talking about all through the day. You done made some money today. You done got some pussy today. You done went and got fly. You done ate the best food of your life. But then I call you and I'm like, hey, yo, bruh. Hey, yo, son, you know such and such just died? As soon as you feed into that energy, your whole day is going to transform.
That's a fact.
Everything. Everything. It's so true.
That's why I keep my phone on do not disturb.
Hey, yo, the mind, the mind is one of the most powerful things in the world, bro. The mind is one of the most powerful. Do you know, yo, bro, you can go to sleep for 8 hours, right? I'm talking about rest your body for 8 hours. But if you wake up stressed, you will still be tired.
Yeah.
Right? You could go to sleep for 2 hours and your body not be rested for the 8 hours that it need. But if you wake up happy, your body will move around like if it's regular.
Well, happy is a chemical. So, like, you feel me? So,
but I'm just saying the power of the mind. You see what I'm saying? The power of the mind. So this is energy transfer. If I transfer that negative energy onto you when you're having a good day, your day is going to become negative. And it may not seem like your day became negative because you still might block it out a little bit, but you can't block it out all the way because you transferred that energy in. Feel me? Because later on down the day, when you go and chill in the crib, you're going to be like, yo, damn, son. Or you going to fuck around and tell somebody like, yo, bro, you know Pooh called me earlier, bro, and the nigga told me.
But yeah, I was just about to say something about that, back to what you were speaking about, like the power of the tongue. And like when you speaking things into the universe or whatever. I realized about like the power of discernment and the things that you choose to accept and how you accept them. So like I had a situation. Long story short, this old nigga walked up on me. He said like a riddle, and I was lost when he said this shit. But when I caught on, I'm like, hell yeah, for sure, yeah, hell yeah, I'm gonna handle that for sure.
Yeah.
I said that shit with intent, and I accepted what he said, but I didn't do what I was supposed to.
That's easy.
And I reaped the consequences.
There you go.
So boom, like it took me like 30, 40 minutes. I'm having this conversation with myself in my head on the drive after I ran into a pack of deer. Like, nigga, like this shit looked like it was 15, 20 of these motherfuckers. And I'm in Colorado. These deer out here bigger than me. Nigga.
Yeah.
Like, like these big motherfuckers. And I'm in the
Ain't no New York shit.
no New York shit, man. I'm in a Ram pickup and shit. They towering over the car. Popped out of nowhere.
That's
out
insane.
of nowhere.
Like
And
moose hype?
Yeah. And I'm thinking of him like, I'm thinking of what he said. And I'm just like, damn. That was my fault. Power of discernment. Like,
Bro, that shit is true.
That shit.
One of my favorite quotes that changed my life was "You create your universe."
Mm-hmm.
And it's just anything you think about, and that's again with the
Talk.
paper.
That is so true, son.
Yo, that's the biggest truth.
That is so true.
But even with the paper, I think the paper
Yo.
is just the next step of the manifestation. It brings a different energy. It brings a different level of intent. You took the time out to write this shit down. Now I got to take the time to complete this mission. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to blow your mind with this. Because what he just said was so true, son. You create your own universe. This is real. Do you know I predicted that I was going to prison? You go back and listen to my music.
Nigga, I was just about to say it.
I predicted that I was going to prison. I made myself go to prison. Just from the shit that I was saying inside of my music. Right? I'm talking about and it's crazy because I wasn't speaking for myself. I was speaking in third person in these songs, but it ended up becoming me. Because I ended up speaking it. You feel me? And I was so passionate when I was speaking this shit. So it's like for me to speak it, I had to learn it. You feel me? It's like I put myself there. And you know, when I came home, I had prayed that God would wash all of the words of that off of my tongue. So I wouldn't speak of any of that into the universe again. You feel me? Like, bruh, Freedom album. Nigga, my cover, that's exactly how I looked at when I was in prison.
Yeah.
That blew me. That blew me. I'm talking about towel wrapped on my head and all of that. You feel me? That blew me. And then on my cover, I got one cuff on and one cuff off. I came home earlier than what I was supposed to be, but I was still incarcerated. That's one cuff on, one cuff off.
That was a broken cuff from Shorty in the Dream.
You feel me? That shit all different, bro. That shit is different. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's manifesting, bro. Like, it's wild.
It is. I definitely believe it's manifesting. But my question to you, I have two questions. The first question would be like, when was it manifested? And then two would be why.
I think it was manifested when the cover art got made for me.
But if you was rapping about it before that album,
But you know what?
where did it come from?
So
You feel me? Like,
all right, so now I got the question.
It's a root.
So I used to talk in perspective of my brother going to prison. For me, my brother, he got well, now 59 years. You feel me? It was 65. It's 59 now. And I used to always talk in his perspective of him being in prison.
That makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't me actually saying his name. It was just like me putting his shoes on so I could be able to rap about it. You feel me? And then I used to always gain topics from stories that I heard from other niggas that was in prison, that did time as well. So then I would throw that also inside of the music. You feel me? I know a lot of niggas that done did time, man.
Man, I think we all do.
I know so many niggas, bro, that done been to prison, bro. You feel me? Like, and this is how I gained the knowledge of what to do and what not to do in prison. You feel me? This is why my whole.
That's where I gained the knowledge of do not go to prison.
You feel me? Yes,
None
facts.
of that shit appeased me.
You feel me? Hey yo, my whole bed was smooth. My whole bed was smooth. Even despite that little bullshit, my whole bed was smooth. You feel me? Somebody wrote down for me before I left Elmira 25 ways to survive in prison. I still got the paper at the crib. I told myself I would never get rid of that paper because now that to me is, it's fortunate. And I followed everything and I made it home. Not one cut, not nothing. Good, right? But if we talking back to, just all the shit that I gained from to make that manifestation come true. You feel me? It was almost like I stopped thinking of my own life and I started thinking of everybody else. And when you start to talk about everybody else's life, sometimes, like we were just talking about, the power of the tongue, you can make their life become yours.
That's a fact.
You feel me? So I feel like since then, when I was talking about it, it was almost like God was just sitting there like, man, you really passionate about this. You want to see what this is like. You feel me? You want to learn this, bro? Like, for real. You feel me?
That's a fact.
Because if I give you this now, you could talk about yourself. You feel me? Now you can really give a testimony to people for real. You dig what I'm saying? And that's exactly what he did, bro. That's exactly what he did. Facts. I wrote that for myself, bro.
What would be your testimony for that?
My testimony is put them hammers down, bro. Put them down, bro. It's not worth it, bro. When you go to prison, bro, your family go to prison with you. Just because they not there physically, they there mentally. You know what's crazy? My mother said something to me, bro, that broke my heart, bro. And I never asked my mother this, bro. I'm talking about out of all the time that I was down, even when I came home, bro. I never asked my mother this. I asked my mother, I said, Mom, how did you feel when you came to visit me in prison? You know what my mom told me? She said, I felt embarrassed. And when I asked her, I said, why? My mom said, because when I would come through to come and get searched, before I would actually get to come and sit down and see you, I would get touched in places that only, you know what I mean? And that shit made me cry, bro. That shit made me cry. My mother would tell me about how when I was in prison, she would lock herself in the bathroom and she would sit on the floor and cry. You feel me? Like, because, bro, we don't understand what we do to our parents when we put ourselves in these situations because we only thinking for self. We're not thinking about nobody else at the time of being angry. We fuck around and do something that could jeopardize our life, bro. Now we jeopardizing everybody around us. And the worst part about it is that I was the breadwinner, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
Gotta think about that, bro. I was the breadwinner, bro, especially with the life that I was living, bro. Living a trap life, bro. I was a plug. Nigga, every day is filled with money. Every day. I started living for money and stopped living for myself. You feel me? It went from me actually living to now I'm surviving. I did that to myself. But mind you, I wasn't thinking about myself. I was thinking about my family. You dig what I'm saying? Anybody could call me and get something from me. That's the dream I wanted.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I'm talking about anybody could pick the phone up. Hey, yo, Pooh, I need this. I need that. Da-da-da-da. Oh, I got you.
That's some weight, though, man.
You dig what I'm saying? Oh yeah, that's a lot of weight to carry. But I didn't realize that back then. Shit, I'm thinking in my mind, like, nigga, I can do this because, nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like I'm the man and I got all this money and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Money can't buy happiness and money cannot buy time back either. So once you lose that time, nigga, you feel me? You cannot get that back, bro. You cannot get that back, bro. And this is what I want to tell these young niggas, bro. Stop moving around like you niggas is invisible. Y'all not invisible, bro. I was moving around like I was invisible. I was moving around like I was untouchable. I was moving around like I was the biggest boss in the fucking world and a nigga couldn't put his hand on me. A nigga couldn't do nothing. You feel me? The only person that was able to put their hand on me was that cop that arrested me. It's a fact. You feel me? Not untouchable, right? Facts. Not invisible. You feel what I'm saying? And bro, you don't know what you're doing to your family when you put yourself in these street situations, bro, and you fucking up life. And you know what I'm saying, nigga? Once you got an F on your record, that's there, nigga. Especially in New York State, you can't get rid of it. That's there. That's for life. You feel me? You could get it sealed and all that, but that's there. Like, word. You cannot expunge that. Not in New York State. I don't know about other states. I know in other states you could probably get your felony expunged, get it off your record. You can't do that here. You feel me? And not and don't let nobody tell you that just because you got a felony, you can't live life. You feel me, nigga? I bounce back like that. You dig what I'm saying? When I came home, nigga, like and fuck the bread, nigga. I always made sure I had bread put up. Of course, I wasn't gonna come back home to nothing. You feel me? But when, nigga, as far as we talking about actually living life and actually being peaceful and being comfortable with yourself, nigga, I got right back to that. You feel me? I had to grind for it, but I got back to it.
That's good.
You feel me? Like,
That's a blessing.
because I know a lot of people look at niggas that go to prison like, oh, that nigga broke. That nigga ain't got none. That nigga just came home from prison. Hell nah, nigga, that ain't true. What? Nigga, you see me? That ain't true. I'm back like I never left. This is facts. You feel me? It's all about the way that you determine to make sure yourself is back rebuilt. Like, nigga, you got to do everything in your power. That shit don't come easy, bruh.
That's a fact.
It don't. You feel what I'm saying? It don't come easy, bruh. But these niggas don't understand, bro. When they go to prison, bro, like, yo, bruh, that shit don't leave, bruh. PTSD, trauma, that shit don't leave, bruh. You could take as much medicine as you want for PTSD, nigga. In the back of your mind, that shit, nigga, I hear certain sounds that remind me of when the cell door slam, you heard? I hear certain sounds, nigga, that remind me of when the alarm come on, nigga, in the fucking morning, nigga, 5 o'clock. You feel me? That's waking everybody up in the jail and they going to do count. Like, yo, bro, that's trauma, bro. You feel me? That's trauma. My mental would never be the same again, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying? That shit is traumatizing. For real, bro. That shit traumatizing.
All right, we're gonna get back to the music.
Yeah.
Hey, you said you got a new mixtape dropping soon, right?
Oh, my album dropped on the 1st. It's called Almost Rich. It dropped on the 1st.
I'm expecting great things.
Man, yo, bro, when I tell you, and I gave him not only versatility, but I also, track wise, I gave him like 16 songs. 16.
I was gonna say that. Speak on your output because you put out a lot of music.
Yeah.
That's a fact. You stay dropping.
Yeah, always consistent with it. I just dropped a video
like
too.
Kendrick.
Well, I had just made a video back to back, right? I had just made a video. Shout out to the Ace Got Bars. I had just shot a video with him to one of the songs that's on the album. It didn't come out yet though.
Okay.
But I got it. I got the link on here, so I'm gonna show y'all. Yeah, they gonna get the video first before y'all even get to see it. But the video fire, man. And the song is called My Loyalty and Yours, and it's about the situation. You feel me? Inside, a lot of people don't understand of what I went through on my bed. I got snitched on while I was still in prison. You dig what I'm saying? Facts. I got snitched on while I was in prison, and I got snitched on before I left. You dig what I'm saying? Like, so I air all the laundry out on that song, man. Everything. I aired it out. And the nigga who told on me, he know who I'm talking to. You feel me? Like,
You said that's gonna be on the album, right?
that's on the album. I think that's number 4 on my album.
Okay.
I didn't align this album myself this time.
All right.
You dig what I'm saying? So it's actually a machine behind this album. Like, I didn't align everything. I just went and made the songs and left it for my people to align it for me. Facts. You feel me? So this is like something it's gonna be out there and people will know what you did to me. It's a fact. Word. And I'm back.
Speaking of beef, the Spesh and G's beef, man. What's your input on that?
I'm not in between. I'm not in between it. I'm not in between it. People ask me every day. And, you know what I mean? Shout out to them both. You know what I'm saying? I got, you know what I mean? We all men. I got, you know what I'm saying, respect for them both. You know what I mean? And I don't come between situations like that. You know what I'm saying? That shit is deeper than me. That's deeper than rap. So I really don't come in between situations like that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, you know, as artists or just as men in general, you know, certain shit like that be distracting. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's about, you know what I'm saying, getting money and about, you know what I mean, living life for our family. That type of shit, you know what I'm saying, I keep away from. You know what I mean? Because I could see a nigga today, slap him up. See the other one, slap him up. And then the nigga that see me be like, yo, man, you just slapped that nigga up, bro. What the fuck you do to me? You didn't do nothing to me. You feel what I'm saying? Shit, he might ask me about slapping you up. Nigga, what'd he do to me? He didn't do nothing to me. This ain't got nothing to do with me. You feel me? My name ain't in between that. You feel me? But people, they look at it. You know, a lot of people still think that I'm like inside the trust camp.
So I was gonna say that. Why, like, speak on your history with either side, because why do people think you so
Okay,
involved?
so You know what I mean? And like I said, man, it's all respect to, you know what I'm saying, to Spesh and shit. I have no issues with him at all. Not one. You feel what I'm saying? I wish him all success. I have no issues with him. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because if we being honest, you know, like when I came home from prison, he gave me advice when it came down to music.
Okay.
He did. You know what I mean? I could open up the message right now on the gram and show you. He gave me advice on, you know what I mean? Shit. Nigga, I'm talking about building algorithm to even down to when you make music, don't make music for a whole crowd of people. Make it for one person and continue like that for that one person. You know what I mean? That's great advice. You know? And then you got G's, you know what I'm saying? When I came home, open arms, he like, nephew, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all ever like, you know what I mean, had an actual encounter with Black G's before, but nephew, what's up, boy? Boy, they don't let you, you know what I'm saying? They don't let you out the kid now, boy. They don't release the animal, you feel me? But then he telling me also, like, you know, nigga, get back to it. You feel me? No sleep. Stay in the studio. You know what I'm saying? Stay away from these niggas that ain't no good for you and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I got advice. I got good advice from both sides. You know what I'm saying?
Because they both got prior.
Yeah, man. Yo, bro, these niggas done told me situations, stories and shit that they done went through, bro, that me as an artist, I can't even imagine going through. You dig what I'm saying? And mind you, like, you know what I'm saying? The respect level that I have, because I learned from both of them. So I would never get on a platform and ever disrespect them. You feel what I'm saying? In no type of way. You know what I mean? Me and Spesh, we hardly talk. It still salute him, though. You know what I'm saying? I have no problems with him. You know what I mean? If I was to see him today, I would still greet him. You know what I mean? Me and G's, we don't talk every day. Do we talk? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man, this the nigga who done taught me how to mix Pro Tools. You feel me? Nigga, I was never recording myself. Nigga, I used to go to G's studio. That was where I first recorded at, for real, as far as being older. You feel me? That wasn't the first studio in life I recorded at, but this was the first one that I actually went into, and he allowed me to do whatever I want. You know what I'm saying? Fuck 40 an hour. Give me $40 and go ahead and learn this shit. You feel me? Nigga, I would go into the studio, nigga, and shit, nigga, I would try to sit down and mix my own song. Gangster. Like, try to learn the shit. You feel me? And this is the same person that told me, yo, nephew, mind you, and this is what a lot of niggas don't understand, bro. You go to these niggas recording at their studio and shit, bro. These niggas would never give you the game because you're money to them. You're not an artist to them. You're money to them. They know what to do already. You feel me? Whenever you call them, they ready to record you because they looking at you as money. G's never looked at me that way. When I would call G's to get in the studio and go and record a song, he looked at me as a nephew, family. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, come on. I got you. I'm about to go get this sub, nephew, and then, you know what I'm saying, I'll be back at the studio. You pull up. You come make a song or two or whatever. How much you want? Come to the studio. Nigga never gave me a price on what to pay him or nothing. You feel me? I go in there. This nigga is pizza, liquor, weed. Help yourself, nephew. Come on. You feel me? It's always love.
Your work ethic show that. It's proof of concept.
Yes,
You know
for sure.
He know you gonna go in there and work.
Yeah.
He know you're not gonna go in there and fuck around.
And not for nothing, but when I would go inside his studio to go and record, it would be people in there. Don't get me wrong. And I'm really a private session person. You feel me? Because I feel like when I got that privacy, I could think. I feel like when I got that privacy, I make my best music. You feel me? Not for nothing, but shit, nigga. When I used to write, I don't want this to be too explicit. When I used to write, nigga, I used to write my best songs, nigga, in the bathroom. Gangster. Facts. This is real shit. That's like the man cave, nigga. What? Sit down. Nigga, sit down. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, roll one. You know what I mean? Nigga, I'm sitting there. I'm either writing in the pad or I'm on my phone. Facts. Gangster. And nigga, and next thing you feel what I'm saying? Because I got that peace of mind. I'm away from everybody. You feel me? You think you could write your greatest hit in a room full of 20 people where everybody talking and you don't have no mental space to think or you know what I mean? No, it don't happen. You feel me? But bro, I tell you, bro, like when it come down to they situation, you know what I mean? all I can do is just pray for him. You know what I mean? I don't know that situation for real, for real. You know what I mean? And a lot of people will ask me all the time, like, oh, who you siding with? You siding with Jesus? You siding with Spesh and da-da-da-da-da? I hate that. I hate that. You feel me? Because now you putting me inside of a predicament, inside of a, you know what I mean, a mental space that I shouldn't be in. You know what I mean? Especially when both sides of people, you know what I'm saying, have done great things for me. You dig what I'm saying? Like, no matter if I deal with them on a regular basis or not, these are people that when I was coming up, you feel me, they opened the door for me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's just the way it is. You feel me?
As far as the artistry though, like what you think would be best for the culture for them to do?
You know, the average person would say like, oh, do a song together. You know what I mean? So y'all could da-da-da-da-da. It'll be good for hip hop. At the end of the day, you know, we could always say things like that, but without knowing the understanding and the importance behind whatever it is that situation occurred from, you can't just up and say, you know, oh yeah, we can think, we could have our opinion. You feel me? Everybody can be opinionated to, oh, for me, I feel like, you know what I mean? I don't heard niggas say, oh man, that ain't about nothing, man. They ain't arguing over this and arguing over that. Like, you hear this shit. You feel me? Like you hear everybody's opinion, but I feel like they should just continue to drop music. You feel what I'm saying? Just continue to drop music. If you can't come back as the way I was before, just continue to drop music. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm an artist, bro. Don't let me have no rap beefs with niggas and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? A nigga try to rap beef with me, I'm gonna be like, what's your money like? Gangster. Nigga, what's your money like? You gotta have money to beef. You can't just sit there and just beef with a nigga broke. You feel me? Because if you broke and you beefing with me and I got more, I won already.
That's a fact.
I won already. What? I'm not beefing with nobody that's not in the same economic bracket as me. Are you serious? What? Nigga, you gotta have that bag to beef. You feel me? Yeah, a little rap competition or whatever. That ain't about shit. But we talking about beef. Niggas don't even know what actual beef is for real, for real. You can't even sleep with beef, bro. You feel me? Like, you can't go to sleep when you got beef, nigga. You too busy worried about if somebody gonna come through your window and blow your shit off. You feel me, nigga? You too worried about if your mom is safe enough to go to the store, nigga. You feel me? The one down the street from your house. Yeah, niggas don't know about beef for real, man. I've been in real beef before. I know about real beef. These niggas don't know about real beef. And I survived my beef. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I know all about beef. A lot of niggas don't know about that. You feel me? Like, I mean, this right here, man, this is music, man. This is for the culture. This is what niggas do. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know the other half of this, but what I get from it is, nigga, this is music. Yes. You feel what I'm saying? Nigga, this is what the culture needs. Shit like this. Get niggas back rapping again. You feel me? Like, this is what it is for real. On the other aspect of things, though, I don't know. I'm only speaking from an artist's perspective. You feel what I'm saying? Facts.
Hey, yo, speaking of the music part, your manager, you got a manager right now?
I do got a manager. His name is Q. It's my nigga. I love Q. Yes, he opened up a lot of doors for me, bro. Like, and I'm not gonna say like, you feel me? And it go back to even like, you know, when I was dealing with Spesh, you know what I'm saying? That was a beautiful time in my life because I was young. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'm still young, but I was younger. You feel what I'm saying, nigga? I'm 24 years old going into, you know what I'm saying, nigga, a fucking real studio and meeting real artists and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, that's something that a young nigga that rap pray for. You feel me? Like, so it's just like, you know, at those times, those is beautiful times. But then, you know, as time went on, and mind you, Q, shout out to Q, he been in my life since I was 18 years old. You feel me? And even back then, I remember when Q, he used to want to sign me back then, and I'm like, nah. Like, I was scared to sign and shit, you know what I'm saying? My mom used to tell me no and all that, tell him no. He got to talk to me first. You know how parents be and shit, right? But then I think after 2020, I think like the pandemic just was like had ended. everybody was able to not wear masks no more and shit around that time. He had reached out to me, and he was like, yo, he was like, I see what you're doing with, you know, the music, the videos, and all that, you know what I mean? And he told me, he was like, you know, when you ready to really get pushed for real, then we can make it happen for real. You feel me? And shout out to him again, because I didn't even know he was the reason that Jada even found me in general. I didn't know that. So shout out to him. He changed my life. Q changed my life for real. You feel me? And not saying that Spesh would not have done that for me. I'm not saying that. You feel what I'm saying? Because shout out to him too. He put me around people that, you know, was good to be around for sure. But when Q came to me, you know what I'm saying, with certain shit, that nigga changed my life for real, bro. You know what I'm saying? He helped me get a certain nigga, even when it come down to financial, nigga, that nigga helped me make a certain amount of money, bro, that I used to once pray for real. As a young nigga, you feel what I'm saying? So shout out to Q, man. That nigga, like, yeah, that's my dog, man.
That's a blessing.
Yes.
How was it being connected with Jada?
Bruh, that was like a dream come true for me, bro. That was my favorite rapper growing up. I was like, bro, that's like a nigga. You feel me? Like, but from going, and let me break this down, right? So, because a lot of people ask me this, right? When Jada first found me, right, he insisted on hosting a song for me. This is how it started off, as like a host. But Jada liked me so much as far as rapping that he became my mentor. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about the messages between me and Jada, man. It's not about all music, man. Me and Jada talk about real life with each other, and, you know what I'm saying, talk about how to make me a better artist and how to learn, you know what I'm saying, the business and everything. He told me everything. Facts. One thing that he told me about, even down to his situations with Bad Boy, you know, because I asked him questions. I'm like, yo, man, like, when you came up, how did you know what I'm saying? One thing he told me, he said, in the game is like a pimp, and you're the prostitute. Everybody gets fucked once. Pause. Right? And this is facts, though. This is real life facts. You are gonna sign a deal that's gonna fuck you over. You are going to meet people that only look at you as a money sign, only see money from you. You know what I'm saying? And they will fuck your bag up. Right? They will take everything from you. This is facts. You are going to run into people that you don't want to work with. But building bridges is way better than burning them. So you have to deal with them, right? And one line that he told me that stuck out the most out of all the conversations me and Jada ever had, bro, was Jada told me, he said, sometimes in life you have to work with people that you don't want to work with to get to where you want to be. You feel me? I didn't really realize that in real life for real until I started to work around people that I really didn't like, I really didn't care for, but I knew that me working with this person would help me exceed to where I need to be at. You feel me? And that shit is very stressful, bro.
That's like focusing on your needs, not your wants.
Yes, facts. You feel me? Because I could sit there and cuss this nigga out all day. You feel me? I could sit there and cuss the nigga I gotta work with out all day because he pissing me off and all that. But what am I gonna get from that at the end? I'm gonna lose. You feel me? This nigga don't need me. I need him. You feel me? Pause. I need him more than he needs me. This man is already rich already. You feel what I'm saying? All I'm doing is shit, nigga, digging a hole for myself and throwing myself in there. You feel me? Without no help to get out. It's facts. You feel me? You are going to have to work with people that you don't want to work with to be able to get to where you want to be. And that's just in life general. You feel me? And that's one thing that I learned from him, though, man. That man, he taught me mad shit, though, bro. That man taught me how to promote the right way, how to market, how to publish my music the right way. That man sent me fucking nigga screenshots of how streaming and making primary artists on your shit, you feel me? So your algorithm will fly high, and you know what I mean? But it's the backdrop of everything, bro. You feel me? That's the most important shit. Not what everybody as an artist see in the front face. It's the shit that's behind cameras, bro. As far as like the actual business wise of learning, you know, nigga, even how to articulate this music shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like being in a room with people and talking to professional people that have been doing this shit for 25 plus years and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And nigga, a lot of the times, even with my mixing, you feel me? Because I'm an engineer as well. I'm not just a rapper. You feel me? I'm a professional engineer, bro. It's about to be what? I started engineering in 2018. 2018, that's when I first had bought Pro Tools. 2018 is 2024. It's about to be 25. It's about to be almost, nigga, 10 years sooner or later. You feel me? It's close. You feel me? Yo, bro, I've been producing not producing. I've been engineering for so long that I mastered Pro Tools. I mastered it. You feel me? But even when you master it, it's still more shit to learn. You're never going to learn something 100% when more shit get added to it. You feel me? Pro Tools always gets updated by the year. So it's more shit added to it. You got to learn that. It's a learning experience.
For life,
you feel me?
All the software, it's not even every year. It's like every 5 months.
You feel me? It's some shit get added and updated back to back. You feel me? So, I mean, hearing this, just hearing out of his mouth, like, you fire, you dope, you this and that. Yo, bro, that man, I got a message, bro. That man told me that I remind him of Dave East and Nipsey Hussle when I rap. I said, out of everybody that you can compare me to, this is the niggas that you compare me to, son. But then he also told me that I remind him of himself when he was coming up when he was younger, son, with certain flows that I got, right? But mind you, I think that's anybody that learns rapping from a particular artist. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
so we talking about people that had years and years in the game too. You know what I'm saying? And they local. You mentioned we talked about them last interview. You know what I'm saying? Speak on your what you got going on with E.
Oh,
and what have you learned from E?
I was just talking to E the other day. Shout out E, man. That's my nigga, bro. That's really my brother, bro. That's really my brother, bro.
Album drop, right?
Yes, bro. And I haven't tuned into it yet. I can't wait to hear it. I'm supposed to be actually linking with him, bro. Tomorrow, matter of fact. I'm getting with him tomorrow and shit. And I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna listen to that whole joint. Word of my soul, bro. I ain't gonna lie. E music for me, bro, is calming. You feel me? Because when I hear shit that E drop, bro, I like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can actually relate to a nigga for real, when you like, see, it's a difference than just sitting around hearing what's getting played every day. But when you actually can relate to some shit that the nigga down the street that's in the same, you know what I'm saying, the same environment as you, you know what I'm saying, it soothes your soul. It's like, damn, so I know I ain't the only nigga that was going through this. You know what I mean? That's how E music, he put me in that element. You feel me? And every time we speak, son, it's always peaceful. That is the most peaceful nigga that I've ever met, bro. He's so peaceful, bro. That nigga is mad peaceful, bro, but he's real.
Bulletproof.
He's real. He's real. That's one of the most solid niggas I ever met, bro. He's real, bro. I'm talking about, he was one of the first niggas I talked to on the phone when I came home from jail. I came home from prison. That nigga was literally on that line, bro. Him and his man. He introduced me to his man and his other man at the same time and me talking to him. And these niggas is all giving me advice on music and why not to go back to prison. That's a real homie, bro. You feel me? None of that, oh, welcome home, they couldn't keep a real nigga down. It was none of that, bro. He told me welcome home. But then he instantly started to tell me about why it's important not to go back in there and why I'm so special and don't need to be there. That's what a real friend does, bro. And that's not a person that I talk to every day. You feel me? I didn't get that talk from my people, bro. I got that shit from a stranger, bro. And he's not a stranger. He's my people as well. But as far as like the clan, the circle that's around me, I got more of a talk like that from a person that's not in the circle, you know what I'm saying, than from the people that's around me. And that's so backwards, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm cut a lot of niggas off. And you know what I'm saying? Like, E is a real one, bro. He is a real one. I will always, every time I come to a balanced perspective fucking interview, I will always shout E out. That you would never get an interview from me. I don't care if I became the most multi-millionaire rapper in the world right now. You will always quote me on this. I know you're gonna see it. You will always get a shout out from me. That is a fact. Always. Always.
You know, man, what you got coming up, where they can find you at, how they get in contact with you.
I'm everywhere. Apple Music, Spotify, all social medias. You feel what I'm saying? At CASHWITUS_POOH, Cammy Wavy. You feel me? You can find me anywhere, man. And not for nothing too old. The Lost Tape. I just dropped the Lost Tape on Apple Music. It's unreleased songs from the main album Everybody Know Me by Losses. I dropped 10 songs on a tape called The Lost Tape that was left off of the actual album, and it just dropped yesterday. Just dropped yesterday. Facts. So y'all go and hear my old shit from when I was younger too. You feel me? Because everybody always asks me to put out unreleased songs that I had in the vault. That's 10 of them right there. Facts. You feel me? Like, but other than that, Almost Rich, December 1st. Y'all make sure y'all go get that. For me, it's versatile, man. I got shit for everybody on there, man. Everybody. For the streets, for the women, for the trap, for nigga, the radio, everything. Everything. You feel what I'm saying? Everything.
Say that shit, man. We appreciate you pulling up.
I love y'all. Facts, man. Every time I come here, it's like, thank you. Every time I come here, this is, for me, it's like family. It's like family, son. Facts.
Welcome home.
It's a real vibe.
Stay
All that.
working.
Always.
Stay focused. Stay blessed up. Keep your head up.
For sure, bro.
All the above.
For sure. And y'all niggas stay out of jail, man. Stay out the streets. Yeah, word.
Stay out of people's
Make
kids
sure.
and shit.
Yes. For them kill boys, man. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop, man. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop, man. It ain't worth it. It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. Y'all gotta stop, bro. It's not worth it.
Man, the spot in the rock with a rap simple spot, man. If it ain't no balanced perspective, it ain't respected. You dig?
West Side.